Hello, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Tandyali Maye, Associate Professor, Center for Disability Studies and Action, School of Social Work, Tata Institute of Social Science in Mumbai. Now, let us talk about on social work values. Now, in that module, why we have to talk about what is the meaning of the value, why we need value, what is the difference between the personal value and professional value, what are the core values for the professional social worker, what are the values in conflict. So we are going to discuss of all these one, and remember that this value is always influenced by anti-oppressive and anti-discriminatory approach. That means we will discuss further this one. Now, what is the objective of all this module? What we will learn for that? She will get awareness about what is your own value, clarification of your own value, because it is not very easy. What is your own value? You will get confused, and therefore this module will help you, and that we also will understand how to appreciate difference between your own values and other people's own values, this one, and how we should not impose our own value to other, this one, and what are the current values of social work profession. That is the objective, and you will get by the end of this module, and I am sure you will get. It's not difficult, this one. Now, let us come to that point. What is the value? Maybe value, you say that value means very difficult sometimes to answer. Sometimes you look at the dictionary, what is the value? Sometimes you say that, what are the family say, what is the idol is my value. So if I ask you, what is your own value, your own individual value, then we have to think, maybe my own value is to respect the people. That is the value. But what is the family value? Then we say that family value is also cooperation, collaborative. Okay. What is your society's value? Oh my God, this is so difficult. So what I'm trying to say that when you talk about the value is not only that single, it's not only personal. We have personal value, but family's value, society's value also influence your personal value. And therefore, you have to understand why each one has different value. And there is nothing, there is what we say that it is a right or wrong, or it is a good or bad. There is nothing like that. What you feel, because you are trying to do the best, you are selecting the value as the best value, and therefore there is nothing right or wrong, this one. And therefore, please remember that this is your own value, and you have to respect your own value as well as others' value. Now, before starting the value, we have to understand the difference between the values and ethics. In the social work profession, values and ethics are going together. You cannot separate with each other. They always go together, and therefore it is better to understand what is the difference between the two areas. Value is that what is the good, whereas ethics is that what is the right. The value according to you is good, but maybe for me it is not good. But that does not matter. But ethic, it is not. Ethic means what is the right. Second is that values are a priority. What is my priority? I have a 4 or 5 values, but what is my first priority? Whereas ethics only talks about the rule of behavior. There is no priority. This is the rule. You have to follow this rule, this one. And therefore, ethics is utilized application of the value for the working in the marginalized population, because what we have value and how this your value fit into that ethics rule, and that is very important. Now we'll come by one so that we'll get more clear picture. Now, what is the personal value? It is neither good or nor bad, not right or not wrong. You decided what is your partner value. Now you have to find out what is your partner value. Difficult to remember, difficult to decide. No. It is not difficult. Just take a little time. Think about that. But be sure. If she says that this is her value, so this is also mine, it should not. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to identify what is your own value. Because this is very important to understand your own value before starting social practice. Sometimes value is conflict, sometimes values and ethics are different. Lot of issues can happen. And therefore, first you start, what is your own value? If you ask me, my value is that respect for others. Or another value, if you ask me another value, that value for the honesty, value for the punctuality. And this value really helped me to convert it to the professional social work practice at the social work value. Sometimes personal value may not be same professional social value. So we have to understand the difference between this personal and professional value. Okay? So you have to learn how to make the boundary between these two. Sometimes they can, sometimes they cannot. Now, how you develop the value? What are the sources of the value? Your parent, your grandparent, your neighbor, your peer, your school, your teacher, the community you are staying in that. All these are people directly, indirectly influence your value system. It shaped your value. And based on observation, socialization process, you are developing your own values. This one. Family values, society value also influence you. What kind of experience you have, what current experience you are also changing the value. Value is not a thing. At the child, you have a value. When you grow up, you may have a same value. You can add more value or you can modify the value. Depends on your experience. And therefore, but when you grow up, the value becomes the permanent. That's true. In the child, it's okay, this one. And therefore, when we talk about the professional social worker, because all of us are social worker, we have to understand what is the social worker value. But at the same time, we have to understand how personal value influence professional value. Whether they are going together or whether they are clashing with each other, it is important to understand this one. And therefore, when we talk about the professional social work value, we have to examine what is the professional value and how personal value affect professional value, this one. Okay. Now, what is the purpose of the social work value? Why we need the value, this one? These values provide set of principle. That means you can use this principle as the means while working with the people from marginalized group, this one. It also guides to your professional behavior. Because we are very conscious about the social work value and we know how to behave in a professional way. That also guides this come. Sometimes they also maintain your professional identity. That who I am, what kind of the profession I have. That also maintain the identity, this one. And that they also protect the client from the malpractice. Because we are getting the value of honesty. We are getting the value of the self-determination. And therefore, we will not pressurize the client to utilize the services. We will not pressurize the client to use malpractice. So that values guide you how to behave in the professional way, this one. And therefore we are protecting yourself as well as protecting the interest of the client. And therefore it is very important to have social work value, this one. Now, when we talk about the value clarification. What is the meaning of the value clarification? That means you are examining the value. What is the meaning of that value? Whether it is right or wrong, whether we can adopt this value while practice it or not. And therefore, and not only that, understanding your own value, but it also helps to understand other people's value and how my value and your value go together or clash together. And this is very important to understand what is the meaning of the value clarification. And it is an ongoing process. You cannot get meaning overnight. It is an ongoing process, and that you have to learn, modify your own values or adjust or change your practice way to offer better services to this one. And these value clarification are not telling you what is your value. Only they help you to understand what are their values. So I'm not saying that your value is bad or good. No. We are saying what are your values and how we will work together with that value, this one. And therefore, it becomes very clear picture for both of us how we are going together. Sometimes what happened? There are the conflict of this one. Everybody has a conflict. So same also social conflict because we were with the people. And I already mentioned before that each individual has a different value based on upbringing, type of the family, type of the environment, different social content. And therefore, when two people come together, it happens that there is a conflict in the value of this one. So, it depends on how you prioritize your value. Second one is that first you have to understand what is your own value, how you prioritize the value, how the value come. When you understand your own value, first you have to check your own value before checking the other people's value. Because otherwise it becomes habit that you are blaming the other people that you are wrong, I am always correct. No. Both parties can make wrong or cannot. So first you check yourself. What is the value? How to prioritize value? If there is a conflict between the two values, then what should be done and how the values occur. So first check with your own value. Then when you check your own value, then you find out the other people's value. That is called appreciating others' value. That means you are respecting other people's value. You are trying to find out why this value occurs. You can discuss, open mind. This one with open heart. You are not making judgment. You are not making achievement. You are just discussing how you develop this value, how I have this value, why there is a conflict, how we can work together. This is very important. And don't feel awkward or don't feel what you say that sometimes we get angry. No, as a social worker, I never make mistake. We are human. We can make a mistake. It's okay. Accept the mistake. Never mind. And don't underestimate self or other. It is the best. You both of go together, discuss, and this one. Now, in that, International Federation of Social Work already gave definition of the social work value. Please read to that module. They talked about the social work value, this one. Now, what about in India? We talk about the international level. What about in India? Tata Institute of Social Sciences and Nirmala Niketan, this College of Social Work came together and then they developed Declaration of Ethics for Professional Social Work in 2002. And they also mention what are the values for a social worker. So you can also read that module of this one. And these are deontological values. That means this is the duty for a social worker. And this is the duty of the social worker to follow all these values laid down by the school. Now, when we talk about all these ones, what are the core values? The National Association of Social Work in US, they already identify 6 core values. one is tarvi, second is social chanting, third one is dignity and worth of the person, fourth one is importance of human relationship, fifth is integrity, and the sixth is competence. Now when we talk about the core value, we will talk about the services. Number one, services. Now, why we use the word services? Sometimes as a social worker, I have a passion to work with the people. I want to do something for the people. I want to help them. This is also called services. And this is meaningful because of my action, my helpful nature will help other people to improve their life. And therefore, this is the value. If you don't have passion, you came as a social worker because this is the what is that brand name or this is the fad or just like that. It will not help. This is not a value. You have to passion. You feel something for the vulnerable population, and this is the number one core value. Second is that social chanting. I already mentioned the last time this one that what is the social chanting? That you have to understand what is the negative discrimination, what is the operation, what is the diversity, how to respect the diversity, how to channel in the unethical law and policy program, how to involve culture, caste, class. All these show you how to achieve social chanting. Social chanting is not just talking. In that practice, you can work by giving respect, by offering equality, by giving opportunity, by creating inclusion for them, and by giving fair distribution of resources. All these are social chanting. Third one is dignity and worth of the person. That means each individual has a dignity. You cannot impose your values on them. You have to respect because sometimes they say that it is my value not to depend on other. So you have to respect because you are a social worker and you feel that I have to help you, but you say that this is your value. So what is the core value? Dignity of the person. So we have to respect the person wish. We have to accept their wish, self-determination, trained perspective. And if we show that yes, we respect your self-determination, that means this is the dignity. So how we interact with the people shows what kind of the value we are practicing. And therefore we have to be careful how we respond to the situation. The fourth one is that importance of the human relationship. Now why we talk about the human relationship? If the client come to you, the client may have a problem. What the client expect from you? Client expect from honesty. Client expect that you maintain the confidential, or client mention that you will provide the support. What are the client expectation is there? Both client also observe how you practice. And if the client feels that you are cheating me, then there will be that it will affect the relationship. And therefore, importance of human relationship to promote the welfare of the people from marginalized group. That is the important one. Integrity, the fifth one is. Now what is the integrity? Honesty, reliability and responsibility. The client come to me, client expect that you will be honest, client expect that I will take responsibility. Other thing. See what this one, because they have find out this one. And the client say, then why I came to you? The kind of the interaction, the kind of the response you are giving, client make assumption about you. And therefore, how we can show integrity? It is not very easy to show the integrity. The time takes whether we are able to develop integrity in that environment. So how to create positive environment that promotes integrity. That is the important one. And the last word is the competence. Now you say that I'm working as a social worker for the last 30 years, 25 years. Now why all these one? No, it is not like that. You have to update your knowledge skill because the issues change from time to time. New issues emerge, new issues come up in difficult ethical issue or new intervention practice as also arises, new guidelines as arises, and therefore it is very important for the social work to update your knowledge skill and change your attitude toward this one. Now, when we talk about all these core, aesthetic core, but we must remember that all these core have human right framework. Without framework, there is no value of this core value. Mean that now you know very well what is the human right. Now everybody says that human right is that basic right, or human right is also come as a social right, political right, participation, chatti, everything there. Sometimes human right is also connected to the dignity and worth. Sometimes human right is also connected with the social chanti. More or less these are similar. But we are adopting human right framework to practice core values for helping the people from marginalized group. Now overall, when you understand the value, for what is the personal value? Examine your own personal value. From where the personal value comes. Because sometimes family value become more stronger than personal value. It becomes difficult for you to work as a professional social worker. So first find out your personal value. Now second, find out what is the professional social work value. We already discussed. And how your personal value and professional value go together. Sometimes there is a conflict, then how to keep separate. Sometimes you can match, but partner professional must have boundary. Therefore, you have to remember what is your value and how to practice this value in an effective way. And I gave a lot of reference to all of you when we discuss about the six core values at the professional social work value. We have to remember that these core values are the framework. Without framework, you cannot implement the core value. And this framework is human right framework. All of us must be aware that Universal Declaration of Human Rights 1948 to now, because of this, how we change the paradigm from charity to welfare to right-based approach. And therefore, while practicing the value, we have to understand what is the human right and how to use this framework while practicing this one. This human right, you can say basic right is that food, shelter, clothes. But there are also additional rights like education, health, livelihood, sanitation, hygiene, clean water, and privacy, freedom, safety. There are so many more items because when the people come in with the problem, they also need safety, they want assurance, they want a health issue, and therefore you have to understand what comes under human right framework. Remember that sometimes this value also overlap with human right framework also. For example, value of the dignity and worth is also correlated to human right framework, or value of social justice is also correlated to human right. So you will understand that how they are working together, they are interrelated, interdependent, and therefore you cannot separate human right framework from this core value. Now when we talk about the human right, we made the list, we get the example of this one. From over the time, it also add more and more, and the council on social education mention that human rights include the right of freedom, safety, privacy, an adequate standard of living, health care, and education. You can find this information on Council on Social Education 2008. They already give the detailed information on the right. Anywhere you go, you can also go to the website Human Rights also or Council on Social Education. You will get a detailed description of this one. And I gave reference to all of you. In that reference, they already mentioned about guideline for social values, or a lot of articles are there. There is also Kriti Fernandez and Madhuri Das. They also mention the book. They get the detailed information about the values. Please read with that example so that you will get more and more idea about this one. Because what I am telling you, it's very simple. But when you start practically, it becomes difficult. There is also conflict. And therefore, these books will help you to understand, because there are a lot of examples in this one. And you will get clear picture about this one. You are always welcome to ask any question, but please read the book on the Creative Fernandez, Reamer, and Parrott and Allen. These four books are very important and they give a lot of examples which help you to understand how to identify the value and how to solve the value if the value is in the conflict. Thanks a lot.